Goodbye YouTube, how's it going everybody? Got for y'all today a UU Showdown live. Yeah, changing it up a bit because I wanted to use Zapdos in UU, a very underrated giant threat that thankfully a lot of people don't use. So I made a team around Zapdos. It's a very fun team, but most importantly guys, we are 5, count them, 5 days away from Pokemon X and Y. Actually it might be 4 by some of your guys' times, but yes, we're so close. We are on one hand. We are on 5 or 4, whichever date you are on right now, guys. We're so close. I can taste it. Ah, I can't wait. Can't wait. And I know you guys can't either, but right now this is Showdown Live, and I gotta talk about this team because it's a team. Anyways, first off, we have a very offensive Zapdos, and this is actually a set on Smogon that I've never seen anybody use, and probably for a good reason, but you know what, I wanted to use it. I wanted to try out Agility Zapdos. That's really it. I really wanted to try this set out. Zapdos is one of the biggest underrated threats in the UU tier, and I wanted to use it. Next off, we have Chandelure, which is shiny. I didn't think I made it shiny, but it's okay, because shiny Chandelure does look pretty cool. And yeah, the EV spreads is enough for me to outspeed Modest Kingdra, even if I was timid or Jolly Kingdra still outspeed Chandelure, and most of them are adamant or modest anyway, so with this EV spread I outspeed them by 2, and then I can get off a huge hit with Shadow Ball, or possibly even knock them out with Shadow Ball. But yeah, that's the set. Next off, we have Manchow, and I'll say this right now, if you ever see me do a UU Showdown live, just assume that one of my 6 Pokemon is going to be Manchow, because I say this every time. Manchow is hands down the best Scarfer in the UU tier. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then we have Blastoise, my Tortuga with... I don't really know what this EV spread is for. I should put this to 0 though, because I know some people are going to comment that. And actually I should probably do the same to Zapdos and Chandelure now that I look at it. So let me change that right quick. But yeah, we got Tortuga, just my rapid spinner. Next off, we have Virizion, which is actually a giant ass threat. Like, let me tell you, Swords Dance Virizion is pretty damn good, and you guys know me. I normally use mixed Virizion because that's one of my favorite sets to use in UU, but I decided to go with SD because I've heard from my boy Jason Dang that SD Virizion is one of the biggest threats in the UU tier, so I wanted to try that out, so I threw that in there. And then finally off, I needed Stealth Rocks, and I went with Azelf because I've never used Azelf before, and I just went with the standard Focus Sash Stealth Rock lead to possibly try to prevent my opponent from getting up their hazards while I can get on my hazards and deal damage to them. But yeah, that's really it. Very fun team, really do like it, very offensive. That's the way I like to play UU. So with that, let's get this started. Alright, so this guy has an 1800 ranking, so it looks like he knows what he's doing. The only odd thing about his team though is got Chandelure and Zapdos, but he doesn't have a spinner, so I could definitely use that to my advantage. So I'm definitely gonna just be leading off with my Azelf, as he might want to lead off with Manchow probably. Then I can find out if he's scarfed or not. As he does lead off with a Manchow, I lead off with my Azelf, and I kind of just want to go straight for the Fire Blast, but in the end just Stealth Rocks is my best play, as it does turn out that he is indeed scarfed. He's going to be able to get off a huge hit with the U-turn, and again he's probably going to bring in Sharpedo because I feel that's probably his best Pokemon to bring in, because as you can see, Sharpedo is a huge threat to my team. And actually Sharpedo is another very underrated threat. He's got a lot of threatening Pokemon on his team, and he actually brings in the Gligar. Alright, so this turn I might be able to go for the taunt, or he could also go for the U-turn of his own. Well, in the end I think going for my own taunt is my best play to do. Also, if he does bring in the Sharpedo for some reason, I can taunt that and prevent him from going for Protect. Then I can get off a bit of damage with the Fire Blast, as he does try to go for the Stealth Rocks. And actually, I noticed that Smogon took off the Focus Sash Taunt Lead Azelf set from their website. I don't know why, because this set it's still pretty functional. So I'm just going to go for the Psychic, get off a nice 45%. Look at that, as he goes for the Aerial Ace. Actually, I have really been thinking about running Aerial Ace on Gligar. Like, I'm not even joking, because it can really help for things like Manchow and Heracross, which already don't take much from Earthquake. Then Aerial Ace, being super effective and stabbed, does a good amount of damage. But yeah, he knocks me out. So this turn, I can definitely bring in Chandelure and just go straight up for the Shadow Ball. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is bring in Chandelure. And actually, what I kind of want to do is go for the Substitute, now that I look at it. Because I definitely outspeed Gligar, and I highly doubt he's going to want to leave it in. Then if he does predict me to Fire Blast, he can safely bring in his Chandelure, although he might bring in his Zapdos. I definitely just want a Fire Blast, but I feel that Substitute in the end is my best play to do. Because he's still taunted, and I highly doubt he's going to want to leave in Gligar. Yep, as he does bring in his own Chandelure. So that tells me he probably has the Flash Fire, and as long as he's not faster than me, I'm going to be able to knock him out. Thankfully, he is not. And I have Chandelure behind a Substitute. This thing is about to get another kill, guys. Chandelure behind a Substitute is one of the scariest things ever. As he brings in the Manchow, he really wants to lose this? I'm just going to go straight up for the Fire Blast, because in the end, that's my best play to do. Not even Sharpedo is going to safely switch into a Fire Blast coming from Chandelure. And he's probably going to end up just going for the Stone Edge, which if I really wanted to, I guess I could try to sub up till he missed, but no, in my luck, he's going to hit every Stone Edge. So yeah, in the end, Fire Blast is definitely my best play, as I am able to clean knock him out. Unfortunately though, this now gives him a free switch into the Sharpedo, which can easily outspeed me and then knock me out. And I really cannot allow that, so what I'm going to do is maybe bring in Blastoise? Because I don't want my Virizion to take any unnecessary damage, and with Zapdos not being physically defensive, it's not going to be taking any hit from Sharpedo too well. So I think in the end, just Blastoise is my best switch in, and then I can maybe go for Roar, go for Scald as he brings in the Gligar. Okay, he predicted me to switch, good play on his part. And then I'm just going to go for the Scald this turn, because I really don't want to risk bringing in the Chandelure. Although, actually, no, cancel. No, yeah, I can just double back into Chandelure, because I highly doubt he's going to go for the Aerial Ace. He's either going to go for the Roost or probably switch out. I don't know, maybe staying in is my better play. Crap, no, cancel. Ugh. See, these turns right here are what I really like. Because what he can do is bring in Shaman, and it doesn't matter now. Thank you, cancel button, for working. You are absolutely lovely. And now I'm in a very bad position. But I'm just going to switch into my Zapdos, because I can take any hit that he wants to go for, as he does just go for the safe Earth Power. What I'm going to do this turn is go for the Heat Wave, because much like my Chandelure, nothing on his team switches into a modest Heat Wave coming from Life Orb Zapdos. And he's going to bring in his own Zapdos, okay. And does this knock him out? No, I missed! Come on, man. Well, I should be able to live any hit that he wants to go for, and I'm probably faster than him. So Thunderbolt should be enough to knock him out, hopefully, because I am modest. And he's got leftovers, so I definitely feel like he's defensive. And no! Oh, I get the paralysis. Is this going to matter as he goes for the Thunderbolt? No, it is not. And then next turn, I will definitely be able to knock him out. Okay, so as you can see, Zapdos is pretty bulky, and it is also a very good offensive Pokemon. But yeah, I'm able to get rid of that as he brings in the Sharpedo again. This is really not looking good for me because my Zapdos is severely weakened. The question is, do I bring back in Shaman? Do I bring back in Blastoise because he can easily bring in the Shaman? If I really wanted to, I could bring in Chandelure to try to get the Flame Body, but that's just way too risky. And I really need Zapdos just to be able to check that Shaman, because I can definitely live one more hit that he wants to go for and get off a Roost. So I'm thinking maybe I don't need my Virizion, but if I get a free switch into that, that'll really be good for me. So I'm going to bring in Blastoise, as he does make the safe play by going for the Protect on the off chance that I was faster than him. This turn, what I'm going to do is maybe just go for the Scald. No, because he can definitely just bring in Shaman. I think maybe Toxic in the end is my better play, because that way I'll be able to get that residual damage on the Sharpedo, and then if I go for Scald, it's already resisted, and it's only a 30% chance to burn. So in the end, I definitely feel that Toxic is my best play to go for, as he gets this Spadef's drop. And I'm not too upset about that, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I always get a defense drop with Crunch. Like, since 4th gen, when people use Crunch, they just about always get a defense drop. Again, I'm not complaining, I'm not getting upset. I'm just saying, because it really happens a lot to me. Does that happen to you guys as well? But yeah, unfortunately though, after that defense drop, I don't know if I can live another hit. And at this point, I definitely feel though, Zapdos wins me the battle, so what I can do is just bring in my Chandelure and just fodder that off as it goes for the Earthquake. I don't know if I just got predicted or what, but yeah. Wow, that was a good play on his part. Well, either way, I can just bring back in my Blastoise. So yeah, as you can see, in the end, the Toxic is just really gonna help me out. And this turn, when I bring in my Blastoise, what I'm gonna do is actually go straight for the Scald. That way, even if he brings in the Shaman, I can get off a bit of damage on that, and at that point, Sharpedo will be severely weakened. So in the end, Scald is definitely my best play to go for, as it's just going to stay in and go for the crunch, and I should be able to knock him out because I am Torrent boosted. And thankfully, Sharpedo, one giant-ass threat, is no longer a problem. As he brings in the Shaman, I really don't need my Blastoise at this point. So what I'm going to do is just go for the Roar, as he does end up knocking me out with the Seed Flare. And then this turn, I can bring in my Zapdos, and I'm just gonna go for the Roost because in the end that's my best play to do, because I'm very positive I can live any hit he wants to guide. He got a crit. Because why not? Okay, this is not looking good for me. Did I bring in Manchow? I don't even know. Because if I bring in Manchow, it comes down to a prediction game. Is he going to bring in Gligar? Because if I bring in Virizion, a close combat won't knock him out, and he probably has Psychic or Air Slash. And then if it comes down to Manchow being my last, I'm not going to win this battle because I'm not going to be able to knock out Gligar. So if I could have lived that Seed Flare, that crit just definitely won him the battle. So let's bring in Manchow, and I'm going to go for the high jump kick because in the end that's my safest play to do right now. Or do I U-turn? No, yeah, just high jump kick, and thank you, he left it in! Oh. Okay, good. Oh crap, no, he's got Aerial Ace. I have to bring in Virizion as he goes for the safe Roost. I don't even know if I can live in Aerial Ace, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost at this point. So yeah, as you can see, Aerial Ace on Gligar is not bad. Although Zapdos would have won me the battle, I could have knocked him out with the Heat Wave. Just, yeah, shit happens. Oh well, what can you do, right? As he goes for the Aerial Ace, good lord, that did so much damage. Okay, come on, Leaf Blade. Oh, that does nothing. Yeah, I lost. I am a little upset though because, actually no, hold on, I'm gonna run a calc on. For those of you wondering, here's the calc. So yeah, the crit might have mattered, it might have not, unless he got absolute maximum damage, and just, yeah, I lost because of the crit, more than likely, and that's game. Nothing I can do unless I get a crit, and even with that, he lives as he just goes for the Roost. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, I'm just gonna end this one. But yeah, we're gonna go get another. Alright guys, so we got battle number 2. And my opponent has kind of a standard team. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Either way though, my best lead is definitely going to be my Azelf, so I'm just gonna be lead off with that. As he leads off with the Machamp, and I really feel like this is gonna be Zoroark. So I'm not gonna go for the taunt, I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, and no, he actually switches into Darmanitan, quote unquote, because again, this could be Zoroark, I don't really know right now. I think in the end Fire Blast is my best play, and oh, got him! And it was the Zoroark. So I'm gonna go for Fire Blast once more because at this point Zoroark is gone, so that's really good. Although he might have like Sucker Punch, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, he has the Sucker Punch. I was not expecting that one. Well, either way, now I can just bring in my Manchow and go for the safe U-turn. And he's just gonna go for Sucker Punch. It gets off a nice 25%, but in the end, it does not matter as I'm able to U-turn on out of there. And what do I bring in? I can bring in Zapdos. Yeah. Because, as you can see from his team, Zapdos deals with a good majority of it. Although by bringing in Zapdos, I probably bait him to bring in the Machamp. And now he actually brings in the Roserade. I'm gonna Heat Wave. I'm faster and I knock it out. Okay, was not expecting that. I guess maybe he thought he could live the hit or something, but I am Modest Life Orbed. And he's gonna bring in the Machamp. Unfortunately though, I need Zapdos. I need this because, well actually, from the looks of his team, Chandelure can just come in and pop these two, which Zapdos can do. Yeah, I think in the end just Thunderbolt is my best play to do right now. So I'm just gonna stay in and I'm definitely gonna go for the safe Thunderbolt. Even if I don't knock out my champ, I get off a huge hit and then we can go from there. Oh, I got a crit. That probably did matter. Yeah. Sorry about that. And gonna go get another battle. Alright, so we got our next battle. My opponent has a pretty fun looking team. That's what I like to see. Looking at threats though. Cafagrius, if it gets up a nasty room and a nasty plot. A nasty room? If it gets up a trick room in a nasty plot, could definitely be a huge problem. So I gotta watch out for that. Crobat is also gonna be a giant threat. Looking at leads though, he might lead off with the Ambipom or the Crobat for sure, but I don't know what I should lead off with. I'm thinking maybe Zapdos. Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Zapdos, as he does lead off with the Crobat. Okay, good. Then this turn what I can do is go for the Heat Wave and catch the incoming Kaleido. Or actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna double switch into my Chandelure. Yep, got him. And now what I can do this turn is get up a substitute, as he's probably going to be forced to switch out again, because from the looks of his team, nothing is going to take a Fire Blast or a Shadow Ball coming from Chandelure. So I'm in a very good position to just safely go for the substitute, because I highly doubt he's going to stay in unless I get predicted like that. Okay, this is really not working out for me so far. And holy crap, Claydol. I did not think it could live this hit. But I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast on the off chance he wants to bring in the Porygon Z, and no, he does end up making the better and safer play by just foddering off his Claydol. So yeah, in the end he was going to get up Stealth Rocks, as he brings in the Arcanine. He has Intimidate, so that's good to know. I'm just going to switch right into my Blastoise. Actually, that was really dumb of me. Oh, that only did 42%. I thought it would do a lot more. Thankfully it didn't though. And I'm just going to go for the safe Rapid Spin, as he's probably going to bring in Cafagrius. In the end, just Rapid Spin is honestly my safest play to do. Then this turn what I can do is go for the Toxic and put this Cafagrius on a timer, which is going to be really helpful to me, especially if he does turn out to be the Nasty Room set. So I have to keep that in mind to watch out for this thing. But yeah, in the end, just going for Toxic is just going to be my best play to do, and I'm going to pause until he makes a move. Alright, so it turns out that he's just the standard bulky so it turns out that he's just a standard defensive Cafagrius, which means this thing is a whole lot less threatening. Unfortunately, this is a situation where I wish I had foresight. But I'm just gonna go for the Skull, because in the end that's my best play to do, as I get off a nice 24%. He's gonna go for the Shadow Ball and get the Spadef drop. Because why would you not? Well, I'm just going to take this opportunity to bring in my Zapdos, because I can definitely take a Shadow Ball from a defensive Cafagrius and scare him out. Because with him losing Claydol, he has nothing to take a Thunderbolt, as he does go for the safe Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, that still does a lot of damage, and at the amount of HP that he's at, I actually don't know if Thunderbolt can knock him out. Do I really want to go for the Roost, though? Because Cafagrius is pretty damn bulky. Although I am modest. Actually, you know what? We're going to risk it. Oh! Ho, ho! Look at that, man. Zapdos just destroys everything. Okay, so I got rid of Cafagrius. That's really good. So it's one less bulky thing I have to worry about, which also means I might be able to spin. Although, from looks of his team, maybe not. As he brings back in... this is the first time he brought in Ambipom. What do I want to switch into this? Nothing. Like, literally nothing wants to switch into this. And he's got Stealth Rocks up, so in the end, just going and staying in is my better play to do. And this turn... I have to bring in Manchow. Yeah. Because I don't want to risk the speed tie with my Azelf, and I know a Psychic probably won't knock him out. So by bringing in Manchow, what I can do is maybe go for the U-turn, as he's probably going to be safe and bring in the Crobat. Unfortunately though, I lost my Zapdos. And no, he actually brings in the Arcanine. Okay. Does a Shadow Ball knock? No, I don't know. I don't think a Shadow Ball knocks him out. But I think I can also just safely go for the Pain Split. Or I could go for the Substitute, then go for the Pain Split, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for Sub, and then I'm going to go for Pain Split. That way I can bring him really low. And then possibly knock him out with the Shadow Ball if I do live the Pain Split. I mean, if I do live the Wild Charge. So I'm just going to go for the safe Pain Split. Holy crap. Ah, look at that. Nice survival. Alright, good, good, good. And then this turn I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. And thankfully, he did not switch into Porygon Z. I was actually thinking about going for the Fire Blast, so it could have been 50-50 I suppose, but in the end, I'm going to get rid of that giant nuisance known as Arcanine as he brings in the Crobat. Maybe I can get the Flame Body hacks? I don't know. Also, he could go for the U-turn. That's a thing. But yeah, Crobat is just a giant threat now that I lost my Zapdos. Why did I do that? Come on, Flame Body! Come on. Ah, no. Unfortunately, no Flame Body. I have to bring in Azelf. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go for the Psychic. Because in the end, that's my best play to do right now. Because I think I can actually live a Brave Bird from a standard defensive Crobat. And then maybe knock him out with the Psychic, hopefully. If not, then I should be able to 2-hit KO whatever he brings in. But in the end, I think Psychic is my best play. And I'm actually faster than him. What? Because normally defensive Crobat run enough speed to outspeed base 115. So that's very, very odd. I think I just won the battle because of that. I don't know how to feel about this. But as you saw there, he was going to stay in. So I don't know if he went for the U-turn or if he went for the Brave Bird. Because in the end, maybe the speed EVs might have not mattered. Because he could have stayed in and gone for the Brave Bird. And as I said, I'm pretty positive I could have been able to live a Brave Bird. But just, yeah. Anyways, he ends up... Well, actually, no. Is Ambipom faster than me? No, because I think Ambipom's max speed is 361. Yeah. Well, either way, at this point, I can just safely bring in my Manchow. And I can just go for the high jump kick. Barring from the fact that I don't miss, I'm going to be able to win the battle. So, yeah, so far, I think this was the second completed battle because the one in the middle, my opponent left. But in the end, I should be able to just win this battle as long as I play it safe. But yeah, sorry that he's taking a while. So Alright, so I knock out the Porygon Z as he brings in the Ambipom. I'm just going to fodder off my Blastoise as he ends up going for the safe fake out. Then this turn what I can do is bring in my Manchow, and I don't want to risk high jump kick missing, so what I'm going to do is actually just go for the U-turn and fodder off my Virizion, as he does have the Life Orb, so I might be able to live a hit and then I can get off 2 turns of recoil damage on him. And yeah, I'm going to be able to win due to the fact that he will die off from his own Life Orb once he knocks out my Virizion. So yeah, a 1-0 victory in my favor, although the fact that he didn't have enough speed to outspeed base 115s on his Crobat just really helped me out. But yeah, in the end, I still felt this was a solid game. So with that, we're going to go get another battle. Alright guys, so we got our next battle. My opponent has a very interesting team. It actually looks really fun. I like that he has Miss Magus, a Pokemon you never really see in UU, as well as Bisharp. Leads though, he already put the timer on me. I actually stepped out of my room, so yeah. Anyways, leads, he might lead off with the Crobat. I think I'm just going to lead off with my Azelf, as he actually leads off with the Shaman. Okay. I'm just going to go straight for my Stealth Rocks, because I feel that's definitely my best play to do. Because, I mean, I have Fire Blast for Shaman, and if he turns out to be Taunt or something, I'm pretty sure Psychic breaks his substitute, so Not really too worried about Shaman, although I do find it a bit odd that he led off with Shaman, so maybe he thought I would lead off with like Blastoise or something, predicting him to lead off with Crobat or Rhyperior, so that's pretty interesting as he goes straight for the Seed Flare. He gets a crit, obviously that mattered because I mean it's not like I have the Focus Sash. And this turn, should I go straight for the Psychic? No, I think just Fire Blast is my best play to do. Yeah, because I mean even if he switches out, I can then just go for Psychic if he brings in like Rhyperior or the Suicune. So in the end, Fire Blast is definitely my best play as he actually brings in the Mismagius. Wow, that did 52%. And I don't see that he has leftovers, so is he Scarfed? We're gonna find out. No, he's not Scarfed, and I'm able to get rid of Mismagius. I guess this is why people don't use Mismagius. Maybe he was Life Orb. I guess like an offensive Nasty Plot said, that actually sounds pretty threatening if allowed to get up a Nasty Plot, but yeah, I'm able to easily 2-hit KO the Mismagius, which is really good for me. And this turn he's probably going to end up bringing in the Crobat as he actually brings in the Bisharp. What I'm going to do is go for the Taunt because I really do not want to risk him going for a Substitute or a Swords Dance, as he does just end up going for the safe Sucker Punch. So what I can do this turn is actually bring in my Virizion, yeah. As he switches out into I just got predicted. Oh, this is no bueno. Oh, Crobat is a giant threat to my team. And I definitely have use for Azelf to try to shut down Bisharp. Actually, I need to keep my Virizion because this is the one thing that I know will be able to sweep through his team once I get rid of Crobat and Shaman. But I have to get rid of Rhyperior first before I want Zapdos to do any type of damage to his team. So I think I'm just going to switch right into my Blastoise. Because I feel like he's just going to want to go straight for the Brave Bird because Virizion is definitely, as I said, a huge threat to his team. So come on, go for the Brave Bird. And no, I got predicted again. Okay, this is really not looking good for me, like, at all. He's probably going to bring in Shaman this turn. See, okay. I'm starting to see why people probably don't use Agility Zapdos a lot, because it's very handy to have Hidden Power Grass. Like, if I had Hidden Power Grass, I would have brought in Zapdos, I would have gone straight for the Hidden Power Grass, and possibly catch the incoming Rhyperior. See, now I feel that if I bring in Zapdos, he's going to double out into Rhyperior. Because I really do want to bring in Virizion right now, but I also feel like he's going to go like for the Psychic. I think in the end Virizion's my best switch in right now. Yeah, this is really not going good for me at all. Crap. I'm going to Stone Edge. Okay, I have to start predicting. I just got predicted like 3 turns in a row. This is really not good for me. Also, I have a chance to maybe crit Shaman with the Stone Edge. Nope. As he knocks me out with another Psychic. Crap. Well, actually, now what I can do is bring in my Azelf. Yeah. I can bring in Azelf and I can just go straight for the Fire Blast, actually. No, I'm gonna go for Psychic. No, cancel, fuck. Oh! We go big or go home. We're gonna risk it to get that biscuit. I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. Come on, Psychic is way too... Oh, come on. Predict me to Psychic and bring in Bisharp. Come on. Oh. This, I'm just getting outplayed. Like, I'll straight up admit it. I'm getting destroyed right now. He's gonna bring in Suicune. Okay. And I even just missed Fire Blast. I'm gonna go straight for the Psychic because I feel like he's just gonna want to go for the Scald. Yep. And then what I can do this turn is bring in Zapdos, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Zapdos. And I'm gonna go straight for Thunderbolt. Oh, why did I do that? This is just not going good for me at all, guys. Like, I'm probably gonna lose. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And he goes for the Rock Blast. Okay. I'm gonna go for Scald this turn. Because if I catch the incoming Shaman, that'll be really good for me. And yes! I got a prediction correct! Oh, thank you. That just probably won me the battle. Holy crap. I might have just won because of that. Oh, I was really thinking in my head, go for Roar, and thankfully, thank you, I went for the Scald, and I think I just won. That probably just won me the game. Holy crap. Yeah, because I can set up on Shaman with Zapdos. I can go for an agility with Zapdos and just basically outspeed the rest of his team and knock it out. Oh, that was intense. That was scary. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna pause. Alright, so he made a move as he brings in the Bisharp. Is it Bisharp or Bisharp? I don't know. But this turn, I'm just gonna go straight for the Roar. As he actually goes for the Substitute. Okay, maybe thinking I would just go for the safe Scald. As I roar him out into the Suicune, I'm just gonna go for the Roar again because honestly I have no reason not to. As he's probably gonna stay in and Scald this turn, so I'm not really too worried about that whatsoever. Because I don't want to fodder off Chandelure because I definitely feel like it's gonna have use for me later in this game. Because I might be able to substitute on Bisharp Sucker Punch and then knock him out with Fire Blast. As he'll be forced to break my substitute with the Sucker Punch. Okay, let's see. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Oh, see, he's really thinking out what to do. Yeah, in the end, the Scald was just his best play to do anyways. As I roar him out into the Crobat, yes, this is perfect. And what I can do this turn is just go for the Scald. And if I can burn this, that'll be really good for me as well. Actually, he might be able to knock me out with the Brave Bird at the amount of HP that I'm at. So, that could be a bit annoying. But yeah, as I said, Zapdos just definitely sweeps through the rest of his team at this point. It's just a matter of, I need to get a free switch into it. Although, I don't want to stupidly fodder something off. Because late game, it could probably end up coming in handy for me to use. So yeah, he's just gonna go for the Brave Bird as I live on 1%. Come on, Blastoise. Oh, he lived, but it's okay because it's not a big deal at all. And now I'm going to go for the safe Scald as he's just gonna knock me out with the Brave Bird. And this is what I needed right here. This very well needed free switch into my Zapdos. And I really want to go for the agility. Yeah, because I don't want to risk Shaman outspeeding me and possibly knocking me out with any one hit like the possible Hidden Power Ice. Although I don't think most Shamans carry HP Ice nowadays. I think it's like Hidden Power Fire. Although don't quote me on that, but just yeah, in the end, going straight for the agility is my best play to do. And if he goes for the taunt or something, that'll be a crazy play on his part. Oh, he went for the U-turn. Okay, good. And now I can get up my agility. And I should be able to win the game now. So yeah, as you can see, Agility Zapdos does come in handy in certain situations. But again, if I had not gone for the Scald and Rhyperior, I would have just like got destroyed by this dude. Because I got outplayed so badly. And it just came down to that one turn if I go for Scald or I go for Roar. And thankfully I went for the Scald and that just opened up so many windows for my Zapdos right there. And he's going to U-turn now into the Shaman. Okay, I'm going to be able to get up the agility now. I don't know if Thunderbolt knocks him out the amount of HP that he's at. So what I'm going to do is run a quick calc and I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, it does over 30%. So I'm just going to go for the safe Thunderbolt as I'm able to knock out the Shaman. This turn he's going to be forced to bring in the Bisharp. So if I live the Sucker Punch, I'm good to go. Although what I kind of want to do is go for the Roost, to be honest. No, yeah, just Heat Wave is my best play. Because I should be able to live a Sucker Punch. Because Zapdos does have some very, very good natural bulk. And there's a chance he could possibly predict me to like go for another agility, predicting him to go for the Sucker Punch and maybe want to go for a substitute, but nope, he does end up going for the safe Sucker Punch as I'm able to knock out Bisharp. At this point, Suicune can come in, knock that out, and he knows this, and that's a good game. Wow, that was actually a really intense game. Holy crap. Okay, I think with that, I'm going to end it because it's pretty late right now. It's actually 9 p.m. So this is probably going to be up like around 11 my time. So I'm going to show you guys the team, and then I'm going to go edit this and render it. So yeah, as you can see, we have Zapdos right here. Very fun set, very awesome set. It's really situational as you saw, but it's a very fun set. I do like it. We have Subsplit Chandelure, Standard Chow, Swords Dance Virizion, which I was kind of... I was disappointed by Swords Dance Virizion. I honestly thought it would do more work, but it's not a big deal. I still like the set. It's fun. Next off, we have Azoth, and if you get why I named this Will Ferrell, then you are very, very smart, and you know your movies. And then finally off, we have my Tortuga. But yeah, that's it guys, so if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content, enjoy the rest of your night, and enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, I do believe I'm out of here, so later everybody.